you so much. Yeah, so my story started in the fall of 2020. I was noticing my joints and it was very alerting and alarming. And I had a friend in a business women's group, and she was a health coach, and her name is Marie Perez. She's on the call, and she was persistent, and I'm thankful for that. But it was honestly easier after several attempts of getting me on a Zoom with her to say yes, I will, than to keep saying no. So I'm thankful that I did say yes, and we got on a call, and I was not open to really listening, but as I heard more and more about what ASEA did, and just the options, what it could do, and that it could possibly help my aches and pains, even, I just knew that I needed it. So I ordered it, I think within a month or so of that, getting my budget in line and getting ready. And I got it ordered and started taking it faithfully. And within a few weeks, I noticed that I wasn't sore anymore. And so that was good. And I was impressed with that. And also, it didn't, I noticed that I was at a real standstill for a long time on the scale, and that the scale started moving downward as well, which was exciting. But then I'm a really bad patient. And so all of a sudden, a few months later, I realized that I was starting to get sore again. And I started feeling it. And then I realized I hadn't been taking it for a few weeks. I had stopped taking it consistently. So I thought, I'm going to start back and not be a bad patient and start taking it regularly and seeing. And again, everything went away. All the pains, just even when I stood up, and I was so sore for it takes about 20 seconds to even just take your first step, or anything like that before ASEA. So I started back on it, and then I learned my lesson to not stop. So that was good for sure. And then I just saw many other health benefits along the way. My numbers when I would go to the doctor, were getting better, and they were asking me what I was doing different, and it was really ASEA was really one of the biggest things. So I was excited to see that. Since then, one time I did fall and hurt my knee, and it really shouldn't have been. It wasn't that big of a fall. It shouldn't have been hurt as bad as it was. And I had given away all my ASEA to a friend who really needed it. So I was waiting on my next shipment, and I realized that I was talking to another friend about what ASEA could do for her. And I thought, well, it would help my knee if I would so my friend had some extra. So I went that night and got it, drank a little bit. I think because I had been on it consistently, it worked so fast. But the next day I was able to wear heels to work. And I could barely move my leg. So that was a big deal for me as well. A few friends that I've helped with it, a gentleman that had sciatic nerve pain. He was walking like he was 90, and he's my age. And so I said, you have to start drinking this. And 3 days later, he sent me a text message saying, I just ran through the parking lot of Menards pain-free. He's like, this is insane. So just some cool stories. And it's been able to help. My friend that's an occupational therapist, she was not open at all as many times as I told her it could help, she had a pain in her side, in her hip. And eventually I got her to try it and do it the 3 times in a few minutes. And the pain, I had to remind her that pain had gone away, and she had forgotten about the pain actually after she consistently took it. So that was exciting. So just some things that it's been nice to help people as well when they have aches and pains and problems, to have something to offer that does help. And that's pretty much it. I've been really impressed with the product and the company, and I'm thankful to not be sore like I was before. Very much.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Tracy. And I love hearing about all the people that you've helped too. It seems as if you have the bug to make sure that other people have heard about this.
Yes,
so,
you
had some joint issues, and what were you weren't able to stand up well, you weren't able to move freely, and now that's no longer an issue. It's
right.
Are you athletic? Did you attempt to do anything more in that regard?
No, not, I mean, I do walk, and things like that, but it was really more when I sat, the aches and pains of when I was still for a little bit and then standing up. And then just in my hands, it felt like I was really worried about like arthritis or something setting in. I didn't know what it was, but I didn't like it.
Right.
And I definitely knew it shouldn't be at my age. I mean, 50 is young. Let's talk. I mean,
That's right.
not that I'm
Yes, it
there
is.
anymore. I'm a few years past that now, but I just didn't want to feel like that, or be inhibited that way. So I'm thankful to not have that.
Well, it is
And thank you,
fabulous to
Marie.
hear how the huge
Yeah,
impact that it's had across the board. We have a
I
similar
know.
story, so I'm excited
Yay.
to talk with you more about that.
Okay.
And thank you for sharing also about your friends and the different way that it came to you, and that
Mhm.
especially, I think it's important to note that when you stop taking this, when you stop infusing your body with this energy, then your body goes back to having to deal with all of the fires it has on its own, and so that takes it
Yeah.
out. I would like to remind everyone as well, though, the disclaimer that ASEA Redox products are not intended or claimed to treat, heal, or cure anything. They simply enhance the body's own ability to heal, and which it is natively designed to do. So thank you so much, Tracy, for filling us in on that. It's